Part of the trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I say? We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. So, poor friend, you know, Godfather say hello, but I still see suspicion in your eyes. Here we go again, asking where I've been. Can't you see these tears are real? I'm crying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, let our love survive. I'll dry the tears from your eyes. Let's don't let a good thing die. When, honey, you know I never lied to you. Yeah. Part of the trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I say? Don't you know that we're caught in a trap? I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Hey, how you doing out there, Guitar Heroes? Hey, we love Elvis. Suspicious Minds, 1968. Oh, kind of the revival year, I guess, for Elvis, right? He had that TV show, had the leather pants and the leather jacket. He's sitting around with the boys, and they're pounding on what, boxes and stuff, and he's playing the guitar. I mean, that was pretty good movie. So 1968. This was a really good song. A little bit of complexity in this song. To get all the way through it without making any errors is a little bit difficult. I've got the guitar tuned down a half step, and I can barely sing, and there's probably parts I'm supposed to go up higher than I am. So I'm tuned down a half. I could probably have tuned it down even further yet. Pretty soon the strings bust, so it doesn't work all the time. So we start out with a G, and you can either do the 4-finger G, and with the third finger down here, right? Or you can do a standard G, and then we got a C, we got a D, and then we've got a B minor. B minor, remember, is A minor, okay, and then I'm going to slide up 2 and lay my bar down. We got a D7. Let's case you don't remember what a D7 is, okay? It's kind of the reverse of a D. Instead of having the single finger down here on the third, you have the single finger up here on the first. D7. And so that takes us through, the verses are pretty much the same. And then we have this kind of a chorus. We can't go on together with Suspicious Minds. That's got the B minor in it. And then when we, on the second round of that, they actually have a B7 and a B7 suspended. And I think the suspended means, I think I take this little finger off and I put it back on. I've seen that in an Eagles song too. So remember, it's kind of suspended kind of means that you're taking a finger off. In this case, it's a B7. Oh, just in case you forgot what a B7 is. So we have that in there too, and then there's an E minor. So that's pretty much all the chords, lots of them, and kind of complex. We got that slow down part, and that's even got a different chord. It's called a D11. If you do a D7 and you take these two fingers off, you just have that single finger. That is the D11. That one doesn't get played too often. It's the only song I can think of right off the bat. Okay, so let's kind of go through a verse here or so. I'm kind of emphasizing on the up strings up, but you know I don't know if you can even hear the guitar much in that song. But just for purposes of having a pleasant sounding strum and to be able to keep pace. So we start with the G. We'll call it a track. And then if we're going to use the C add 9, which we can use here, right? Just bring these two fingers down one. I can't walk out. Now the D. Because and now here, I find myself going back to a standard C. Love you too much. Back to the G. Baby. And then there's a C at the end here. And it's kind of, you kind of hang on that a little bit. Back to a G. Why can't you see? C. What you're doing to me? D. When you don't believe C, a word I D, I say, and then a C, and a B minor, and a D7, and then we go into this, I'm just going to call it a chorus, I don't know if it officially is or not. See, we can't go on, we can't go on, G, together, B minor, with suspicious C, minds. This is two chords on the same word. C, my, D, minds, and E minor. And we can't, B minor. Build our dreams, C. All suspicious, D, my, and D7 on the same word, right? D, my. Back into the next verse. Okay, same thing. So for no friend I know, I'm about to stay low. Would I still see suspicion in your eyes? Okay, so that is exactly the same as verse 1. Then we have this same sequence again, this chorus, except at the end, rather than a D and a D7. We have this B7 suspended, and then we lay down the pinky to get the B7. We can't go C on G together. Now B minor with suspicious C, E minor, and we can't B minor. Build our dreams C with suspicious, and now we do the B7 suspended, and then we put down the pinky, And then we go into the super slow part. E minor, oh let our B minor. Love survive, C. I'll dry the deep tears from your eyes. E minor, don't let a B minor. Good thing die, C. When honey you D, no I never G. Lie to you, C, G, yeah, D7, yeah, and then D11, take those two off. And then we go right back into basically what is the first verse. I caught a track, I can't walk out, because I love you too much, baby. Okay, so then at the end, when we get to the end of the verse, what's a little bit different, because this is kind of your outro, so to speak. We get to the last line starts with a D. When you don't believe, see, a word I say, and then he throws this in, don't you know that we're caught on a trap? Starting over now. See, I can't walk out D, because I love you too much, baby. And I'm not really sure. I think this is a fade out song. I don't think it really ends, but the chords at the end that you can play are C, B minor, D7, and a G. Because we always end on a chord that we start, right? Okay, so this song is a little complicated. Definitely not a beginner song, but it's one to work on because beginners should be able to at least get through the verses. Maybe the other part a little bit more difficult. But give it a crack, and as you mature, and it's the same old thing. You practice, whatever you practice, you do well. You practice more, you get better. So there you go, Suspicious Minds by Elvis, 1968. Take it easy, keep on strumming out there, and we'll talk to you later.